This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to Camp Randall Stadium, home to the Wisconsin Badgers. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Miami, Ohio Redhawks, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Wisconsin Badgers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Redhawks' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Wisconsin's offense will have the first possession of the game. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. I'm excited about this new era of football. We're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing...
There he goes! Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got his man downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Back to pass, it's Edwards. Fires to the middle. Makes a connection. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his tight end. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. And the Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a space. And the timing just a hair off. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. This time it's complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Badgers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a 1st down. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Wisconsin! They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
What an exciting way to start this season. This offense had a plan. They knew who they wanted to be, but you had to come out and execute it, and that was a beautiful first drive, creating some momentum, not only for this offense, but for this squad to start the season.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They put together an 81-yard drive, and he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Redhawks offense will go to work for the first time today. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. With the catch, it's Williamson. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looking for a man. It's Finn. right down the middle. He's got an open man. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. And the Redhawks look to keep this drive humming. Wants to go up top on first down. The short hands. It's Perry. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They just keep firing. Catch in the middle. It's Perry. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Looking downfield on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. He's got it on the move. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Going to the running game. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Redhawks. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they did tack on the extra point. They put together an 81-yard drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Power football with the run. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They feed him again. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. And the Badgers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking for a man. It's Edwards. Lofts one high and deep. And he makes the catch inside the 25. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20.
I love when you back the defense off. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
They just flipped the entire field, and now they'll try to cash in on 1st and 10 from the 20. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quick strike complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, Badger! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. East Carolina is going to get out of Dodge with a win. It's a shave that might have been a little closer than Pirates fans wanted, but a road victory feels great no matter what the final score is. All that
turning it on. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Redhawks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking for room. It's Tracy. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Listen to this place. Oh, man, and they love their Badgers. 3rd down coming. Looking downfield. It's Finn. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys in my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you can tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Hands it off. Runs through the tackle. Got it inside the 30 before he's finally pulled down at the 25. It's a gain of 6. Wide receiver comes in motion. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Third down play from the gun. Got his man. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They've switched ends of the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Looking to throw on 1st down. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin. Quick strike through the air for the score.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. Play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Red Hawks offense heads to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possession.
Oh, he's got some space. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. And the Red Hawks have it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Finn. Pocket breaking down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Now on 2nd down. Back to pass. Looking down the middle. Finds his man. It's Perry. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Williamson. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
That is a great job getting to the quarterback. And when you're playing in Camp Randall Stadium, in one of the loudest atmospheres in all of college football, and your offensive line can't hear the snap count, and you've got dudes like T.J. Watt or J.J. Watt coming off the edge, it's not a lot of fun. It's not really fun for this quarterback right now either, with this dude rushing.
The Red Hawks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Makes the grab. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Big third down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Miami. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. He'll bring it out. It's Barry Johnson. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. These two offenses have been outstanding in the early going, and that ramps up the pressure to put something on the board every time you touch it. The Badgers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. To the air, it's Edwards. Quickly to the tight end. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Anthony. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Running back searching for a hole. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. And the Badgers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Badgers are marching down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. Let's take just a moment here and talk about Wisconsin. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back. No one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. And what's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to start strong here in week 1.
And the Badgers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Off the play fake. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. It's complete to the left. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. And they've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
The Badgers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And for quarterbacks throwing the ball down this close to the goal line, because there's so many bodies in such a small space, oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop, and it forces quarterbacks to have to hold on to it a little bit longer. That's the risk and danger with throwing the ball so close to the goal line. You might get sacked.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. UCF found a way to pull out a victory. It wasn't vintage Knights football today. Those folks in Orlando won't remember this one forever. What they will remember, it was a W. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Finds the tight end. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Back to throw, it's Finn. Catch in the middle, it's Reynolds. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. And the Redhawks have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Williamson. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Soft spot in the middle. They pick up the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield very late in the half. He's got him. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there in Madison. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this 2nd half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Camp Randall.
And the Badgers will boot it away to start the 2nd half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. Got it in the middle, it's Williamson. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. Dropping back, it's Finn. Quick completion on the out. Oh, there might have been trouble if they hadn't knocked him down so quickly. Listen to this place. Oh, man, do they love their Badgers. 3rd down coming. They'll try to get the first through the air. Quickly out to the tight end. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. It's complete. And there's going to be a loss on that play. Just run out of bounds and avoiding the contact. They'll send the tight end in motion. Trying play action. Looking left. He got his hands on it but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Takes a hit as he fires. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And that lead grows even bigger.
Give the defense a ton of credit in this sudden change situation. Their offense just coughed it up. And this defense comes out, they go 3 and out and force a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. Looking to pass. It's Finn. Got out of trouble and throws. That's reeled in. It's Reynolds. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Williamson. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Gets it out fast. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Redhawks are on the move. Looking to throw on first down. Still looking, but now he's swallowed up, and he'll be knocked down for a loss on the trick play.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
And the Redhawks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Makes the grab. It's Perry. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Snagged in the middle. It's Williamson. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. The Redhawks had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Grab behind the line. It's Perry. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the air, it's Finn. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Grab near the sticks. It's Williamson. He's run out of bounds, but they've got it now first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Offense trying to pay it off on second and goal. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Tracy. Beck's going for the goal line. Got the completion, but couldn't quite maneuver his way in. He'll be inches short of the score. He'll go to the sneak. Sneaks into the end zone.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
PAT unit on the field. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Barry Johnson. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. Complete to start this drive. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Gives it on the option. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. The give. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. Third and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a third down opportunity that's in there.
There he goes down the right side at the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Badger. That's his third touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Rutgers is going to walk off the field there in Piscataway with a much-needed victory. They had this one circled on the calendars for some time, and regardless the score, that W has to feel good. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? It sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Red pass, it's complete. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw, it's Finn. They're setting up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. It's caught. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. To the air on 1st down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
And the Redhawks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Perry. Hard-hitting tackle. Listen to this place. Oh, man, do they love their Badgers. Third down coming. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Quarterback on the keeper. Spins away from the defense. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. To throw, it's Finn. Here's a heat. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to two. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
The Redhawks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Rushes on him. He'll try to do it himself. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. 57 yards out, and he powers it through the uprights.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David, if they can add to it on the... Breaks into the open! He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They're going to ride this running back. Made him miss again. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
The Badgers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He rumbles ahead for 6 inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Edwards. Working that left side now. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. And the Badgers come to the line with a new set of downs. He leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Just feeds the running back. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Badgers will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Wisconsin. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Red Hawks offense heads to the field. Quick completion on the out route. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Red Hawks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the fourth quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
Great place to start for this offense. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Now the play fake. Makes the grab. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And, guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Edwards. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ballard. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. And it slips just inside that right upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. That's caught. It's Williamson. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Red Hawks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He'll sneak it. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Red Hawks have this offense rolling. Looking to throw, it's Finn. Under fire. Got rid of it just in time. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The give to the back. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. The Red Hawks want to move quickly.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Perry. I think that receiver really had two choices there. Catch the ball, or he was going to wear it in his chest.
Yeah, he was going to be maybe taking an ice bath after too many of these curl routes. He catches them in the body like that. This quarterback has a cannon arm. The receiver found the soft spot in the zone, and, man, the quarterback gave him no choice.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Going to swing it on second down. That's caught. It's Perry.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Red Hawks started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Firing to the right, complete. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. On the ground, it's Tracy. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Hawks.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
Getting set for the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Duke had an impressive showing at home today, and I know the fans outside Krzyzewskiville are ready for hoops, but pay attention to what's happening on the gridiron too, people. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They're dealing with a second and long. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And the Badgers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down because the RPO game's been a problem.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. And that will extend their lead even further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. This drive will open from the 15. Scanning the field, it's Finn. Right on the money. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Tracy. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Williamson. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. Double time, hustling to the line. They spike it to stop the clock. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Back to pass. And that one's incomplete. Listen to this place. Oh, man, do they love this.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got
just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Unloads it left. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Fears the pressure. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. And here we go, final play of the game right here. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Lets it fly deep downfield. And the pass is incomplete, looking for a little salve for the wound, but the ball game is over. The old coaching cliche, go win or no every week, and for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season, but 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. He definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.